Alright, welcome back for another multiplayer cast. Playing as the Beastmen this time around. And we are on Galleon's Cove versus Khorne. So, I kind of went with a weird build here. I got mostly some elite infantry. And we got a Doombull as our lord, backed up by a Doombull. Want to have some kind of response to a lot of the large stuff that Khorne tends to bring. And they went much wider than us. So I'm going to get deep set with the chariots back here, and then if they make their way in, then I'll try to get some cycle charging off. Get our lord and our hero over there. One squad of Bestigors over here, and the rest over this way with the main force. So they got Valkia. She's going to be a threat to the chariots. We're our horsemen with throwing axes over this way. Let's see if she dives down. I want some kind of response to these guys. How am I going to deal with them? I didn't bring too many real quick guys. Keep them plugging this gap. Get these chariots moving. Steward's on the point. Looks like you might miss micro these guys. See if we can get on top of them. Yeah, these guys are gonna get chewed up by Man Rippers, whatever they're called. Might have been a bad, yeah, that was a bad idea on my part. Shouldn't have charged in. As soon as you start shifting those spears up, forgot to bring these guys around.
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
Alright, here they come.
We have a victory point.
Jump on top of Valkia, put some damage into her. Alright, who's not moving? So these guys, I might as well just keep them busy with them. Not getting out of the fight with Valkia, so let's see. Jabber Slice. Yeah, Valky's just getting smashed by these dudes. Yeah, she's gonna get killed. I think we recharge these guys.
You have killed an enemy lord.
We'll be able to tear out these halberds with the rear charging and whatnot going on. Cycle charge here. Do our best to stay away from the. Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Screw it. I mean, I'll just keep them pushed back into that pocket. I'm not too worried about that area. Might as well get my caster on the field. Gotta keep the chariots moving. Not doing the best job of microing those guys. Get on top of the cultists as well. So there we go. We're getting some terror charges or terror routes. Chairs moving, just plowing through guys. Chase them off. So what else can I bring on? I got. Okay, my presence over on that side. Maybe I was a little too ambitious with those troops. Let's get these Gore Herd over here. We got Minotaurs of Khorne and some, I think, Chaos Wards of Khorne. These guys are broken. I think broken means that they're not going to come back. So let's move on this side. Get our caster over here. Drop a Spirit Leash on the Exalted Hero. Doing decent in the value trading, but I don't want to get lazy here. I gotta make sure I'm keeping on top of my. Okay, so apparently broken does not mean they're gonna run all the way off the field. That's interesting. Get Minotaurs, standard Minotaurs over here. These guys charging, Jabber Slice. Get on top of the Exalted Hero. Damn. Just fucking truck this guy. Get our little goon squad on top of them. That guy's gonna get smashed. Turn about and go after the cultist. This is an area that I can dominate with. Get the chariots on top of them and get the Minotaurs running uphill on top of the Marauders. I should have stayed away from here. I'll be able to hold for a little while, but not long. Probably could have just sacked that and let them have it. This is Minotaurs with great weapons, so this is something I gotta be careful for. What do I have? What responses do I have for these large, big anti-large guys? Probably just my own Minotaurs with great weapons. Luckily they're fast, so they'll get over here quickly. Actually, Fate of Buna. No. I think I miscast that. Did I miscast that, or did that? Okay, never mind. That went on them. So that's all right. I lost my chariots, but not too worried about that because these Minotaurs are just going to put a beating on the Marauders. Now I just got to watch the points. So I'm on 1 and 2. Got them all fleeing over here. And I got to make sure I chase these guys off all the way. Jabber Slice, I'll change the control group 3. That's one thing I haven't really picked up on as a habit. Is using control groups. So what do they got here? They got Marauders. I think we'll save it for another Minotaurs with great weapons. Alright, these guys need to come back actually. Gotta make sure I protect this point. So I'll get more Marauders with great weapons over here. And this guy's gonna be control 4. I'll drop another Fate of Buna on these Minotaurs of Khorne. Let those Razor Gore Herds just do their thing. Stay on here and capture this point. In fact, these guys around. I'm gonna run these guys up here and just get more capture weight. I might as well capture that quickly. Holding point 2 is more important to me than anything else going on. And these flesh hounds are large targets, so I do want to my power recharge up. Take them out. What they got coming up here? Flesh hounds. So luckily my guys with great weapons will help to hold that. And they abandoned that, so I wonder if I bring on chariots and grab that. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have a response for this. Just get on top of there. Should probably be popping these abilities a little more often, especially with their Lord off the terror that this thing, Axe of Men causes is very valuable. So great weapon, guys. So we're about to have this under our control. I'm surprised it's not already. General will set up as a screen. Chase them off with the great weapons. Standard Minotaurs will just sit. In fact, maybe I don't sit. Maybe I run downhill and try to take out this Exalted Hero. They got more Chaos Warriors with halberds coming. This will be ours in a little bit. Alright, what do I need over here? This is such a weird battle playing without much infantry. I think Bestigor Herd is probably my best option. I feel like I have plenty of anti-large options. They are watching that happen, so I'm gonna back up. When I say they're watching that happen, I mean they're responding with their Chaos Warriors with halberds to my Minotaurs charging downhill. So I'm just gonna back up, and if they want to deal with that, they're gonna have to chase me. Get a rear charge, see if they don't react to it. These are Minotaurs with great weapons. Let's get over here and get on top of those Flesh Hounds. These guys back. Maybe it's shattered means. Maybe shattered is when troops are gonna, what do you call it? Not return the fight. Get the standard Minotaurs down here. In fact, we'll get both of them. I have so much pace, I'm not too worried about getting caught off guard. Stop these guys. Honestly, I'm just gonna view into the Flesh Hounds. He doesn't have any single targets that are like a big problem for me to deal with, so. We'll get a rear charge with our, what do you call it? Man, these Flesh Hounds are pretty nasty. I'll get over here. A rear charge. And then standard Minotaurs will go after these Chaos Warriors with the halberds. Not the best trade, but okay, let's do this. Who's not moving around? I completely lost track of the Jabberslite. That's pretty bad since he's such a valuable unit, but luckily I'm still winning on victory points. This is mine. He's got Flesh Hounds coming to recapture that. These standard Minotaurs are great weapons. Great weapon variant. Probably better for me to prioritize points 1 and 3. Let's chew these guys up. And I feel like the Bestigor Herds is my best option right now. Oh, there we go. So he threw in the towel. I guess he figured he wasn't be able to get enough assets on the field to compete for the points. That felt really weird playing with mostly beast units or like large monstrous units and whatnot. I had almost no infantry other than the Bestigor Herd and that one Regiment's Renown squad. But let's see. So Doombull did pretty good. Gorbull did decent. Bestigors didn't do great, especially Korok's Man Reppers. They didn't do great, but probably someone for me not understanding how to use them. I did decent with the chariots. I did have a lot less to control, so it was easier for me to micro them because I didn't have a huge wave of infantry, but Jabberslite didn't get his money's worth, but Brave Shaman did good. Those units seemed like they did a lot of work. Minotaurs did decent. Razorgore Herd did good. These guys didn't really do too much. They kind of just sat on a point and made my enemy capture it slower. Valkia just got freaking smashed by my Gorbull and my Doombull. Exalted Hero didn't do great. Neither did the Cultist. yeah, the halberds really were clutch for him. Chaos Warriors with halberds did well for him. What else? Minotaurs with great weapons did good. Standard Minotaurs did good. Hounds of the Blood Hunt, so I guess that's Regiments of Renown. Flesh Hounds. Yeah, so his Flesh Hounds and his Minotaurs, his throwing axes, and his halberd units, if I didn't already say that, were definitely his star performers. And then for me, it felt like the Minotaurs and my chariots pulled a lot of weight. But that was an interesting match, especially with the lack of range presence from both sides. He had a couple of guys throwing axes, and that was basically it. So very aggressive playstyle, Khorne versus Beastmen. Pretty interesting matchup. And yeah, it was a fun one. I think I'm going to enjoy playing as the Beastmen. They have a different playstyle, and using a lot of monstrous troops will be a nice change. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.